What's up, everybody? Straight Shot here, doing some more Space Engineers out. As you can tell, I've been out scouting away, trying to find different elements. I did find plutonium finally. I looked up to find that. Can't remember where it was. Went and grabbed a bunch of it, and then now I'm just leaving the base there. There's some silver right over there I found, but I never checked this stuff out, so I wanted to come look. I do have some plutonium right there. Platinum, I'm sorry. I was going to take you guys and show you. Right there. Some platinum. Actually, I didn't know that was platinum, so let's mark that. Is that whole thing platinum? Looks like that whole rock right there is platinum. So let's mark it. Watch out for that little rock right there. Silver rock, yeah. So hard to see the dark. Is that silver? There's some silicon. Let's come over here with some more platinum. Let's go ahead and mark this, guys. Platinum's everywhere now. It's like I find the first piece and then boom, I find like 1,000 of them. I don't know what it is. I'm hoping that it does the same thing with uranium. I need that more than I needed platinum, but platinum's great. I'm not going to complain. PL and SI. All right. I don't think we need any silicone right now, so let's get our lights on so we can see what we're doing. There's the platinum. Probably some more silicone right there. Yeah. Just try not to hit any stray rocks like that one right there. I have noticed this. If I if I fly up to a asteroid, I have noticed that if I find one ore there, it's usually the same ore all over. Shiny right there. Is that silver? Sometimes you can never tell. There's silicon in there. What is that? Sometimes shiny right there. Could be just a rock. So this is all I've been doing. Just basically going to these guys, and a lot of silicon here. More platinum. All right, so trying to give you guys a better understanding of where I am. Let's see. Our base is, asteroid base is right up there. All right, so our base is right there. When we fly down, that's our base on the Earth. I did have to go and get, that's why that gold is there. I had to go get some more gold as we ran out. So, but basically, I noticed the more I go towards, where's it at? I know it's over here. Away from the moon and more towards the Mars area there, the more plutonium I find. So I'm hoping that I can find uranium the same way. But I don't even know what uranium looks like. So if I saw it on, be careful of those stones. If I saw it on the surface, I may not know what it is. I don't want to mark these. There's more platinum silicon. I may mark this platinum. I just found platinum everywhere now. I didn't change anything in the system. I didn't do anything. Just we'll mark this. They just started popping up. It's nice when I'll go up to something and there's actually something there. I can mark them so that I don't go back to them. And I have been marking some. But there's some on there that I've marked saying searched or checked or something like that, so I don't go back to them, especially the large ones. And well, you may notice there's some turrets on here. I forgot I put those on there after we left the set last time. So platinum everywhere over here. Seems like it's a huge abundance for this silicon. I'll mark every one of these that's got it. I don't think we're going to be using a lot of them, using a lot of platinum since I've found a lot of it. I did drill out a lot of it and got it mined up. I built out the things that I needed, especially like the drills and the torch. I got a new, I believe, the weapon, the highest torch, the highest weapon, and the highest saw and all that. So the only thing we're lacking now, and I'm thinking what I'm going to do is, now that I got that, I'm probably going to switch this over to, I believe we're able to go to ion now. It would be nice if we can find uranium so that we can use that as power, but it is what it is. May have to use hydrogen engine. I have had an issue because I put a hydrogen engine in the base, but it's not recognizing it. It's not seeing it. It's not, I don't have any mods running. I don't have anything going. So I'm not sure why it can't see that hydrogen engine. I've tried it several different ways. I've hooked it directly into the O2 generator. I've hooked it into a conveyor. I've hooked it, like, it's only got 2 slots. The engine's only has 2 slots to where it can be connected to. So I've tried both selections, both slots. I've also tried hooking it up straight to a tank, a hydrogen tank, thinking that maybe that will help. Let's get in closer here so we can light this up. So I've tried everything that I know to do. I don't know what else. If you guys have any comments, so this looks like this does not look like stone because it shines a little bit. But I guess it is. If you guys have any suggestions on what I can do to fix that, I don't know. I'm hoping that it works on a large grid ship because that's what I plan on doing. I want to put it on this ship so I can turn all these to ion thrusters and stop using so much ice. I feel like that would be a better form of energy. Could be 100% wrong on that. So I haven't seen anything on this, so I'm gonna mark it checked. But just because I mark it checked doesn't mean I'll never go back to it. I'll just come back to it when I've got a large ore detector. I just don't want to come back to it looking for stuff and waste fuel to it. So what I'm doing is I'm just trying to make my way slowly, make my way towards Mars in hopes that asteroids out closer that way. As you can tell, there's one there that I've checked. The closer I get to it, the more plutonium I find. So I'm hoping, like I said, I'm hoping the same thing falls with the uranium. I don't know if there's any uranium. I know there's not any on Mars or the moon. I don't know for a fact, but everything I've checked up to this version, I believe the moon does not have anything. It has exactly the same thing the Earth has, but it's a little bit harder to find, I believe. And Mars may have things that the Earth that may have uranium, or it may have plutonium, but it doesn't have uranium. I don't know. And then, the alien planet may have uranium. I'm not sure, but there's no way we're getting there without a warp drive, and we have to have. But we can't rely on hydrogen to get us there because it takes a lot of energy to use a warp drive. Let's see, I'm passing some here, but I really want to get past this checked here. At least get to this one right here and see if there's anything there. Maybe this one up here. Looks like we're coming to this one closer, so let's change trajectories. Let's head this way. Yeah, if we can find uranium, it's going to make our lives much, much better. We don't have to rely on solar power anymore. I was hoping that the hydrogen tank, that really set us back. I was hoping that the hydrogen tank or the hydrogen engine would help us out with a power situation, because there are times where that sun is not anywhere on our base. So I've been struggling, especially since I've upgraded the refinery. So I've been struggling for power a little bit. I'm hoping that a uranium will be the answer to our problems. But getting from asteroid to asteroid is not where what's killing our engines, or killing our fuel. It's the searching on the asteroid itself. I wish the drill that I held or something where I could set something down on the planet, or so excuse me, on the asteroid that could detect stuff a little bit deeper or further. I know the ore detector, and even sometimes when I'm right up on something with the ore detector, it doesn't detect it. I mean, I have to physically see it with my eyes. I know these large, our problem is probably the large thrusters there. We may just need small thrusters and not use any of the large ones, but I figured once this thing gets heavy, that's our issue. Ice here. We may stop for that. That looks like something there. I mean, I feel like that looks like stuff. Let's get out here and let's find that ice. Just detected it. There it is. While we're here, let's just grab some ice. And I'll go ahead and mark this. Should be good there. Yeah, we got 26K there, and we've got 8K there. We've got 12 there. Let's throw it all in one so we can know exactly how much we've got. There we go. That looks like we've got plenty right now. That is marked. And what I have been doing sometimes is I'll go and I'll just sit somewhere. I'll get on my phone or watch Netflix or something and let this thing fill back up once I fill up on ice. And then I'll start all over so I don't have to go back to the base. Because as long as I've got ice, I've got oxygen. So I'm good with those generators in there, especially with 2 of them. So I'm good. It's all connected to the cockpit. So I am fine. Okay there. I just would really love not to come home empty-handed with uranium. I would really like to find some. That makes me nervous. Those little pieces like that, because they like that. Just what happened, they render in last second, and I'm pretty sure that would tear my ship to shreds. But I will say this: I have found some pretty cool asteroids that you just go in, and they've got like a little tower in the middle of them. It'd be cool, awesome to have like a baser set up or something in there. Just don't know what I'm looking for. I think that's the problem with this. If I just knew what it looked like, I could probably see it from a good distance. Everything I've said, or everything I've seen, says that it's dark. It's like an ash looking, and I have not seen anything like that. But also, silicone, it looks a little ashy looking. It looks dark. And then I see this and it looks ashy until I get right up on it, and I'm like, oh, that's just stone. All right, guys. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue this search. If I find anything cool or anything awesome, like a cool looking asteroid or something, I'll bring you guys back. Or if we go back to head back to base, what I'm probably going to do is just kind of sit here and enjoy the view. While my tanks regenerate, while I'm near this ice, I'm probably going to let my tanks regenerate, probably get up to full, and start all over again, and I'll bring you guys back. All right, we're back. We are, as you can tell, back at the base. I'm wondering why this is not. So I had a few things. I've had a little bit difficulty with different recordings, so I'm not sure what will make it and what will not make it. Why is that green and then that's red? So I'm gonna go over basically some things that I've done. I've had a hydrogen engine here. I did have it running across, but I wanted to change it because I may have to turn off the refinery. Seems like these guys don't want to run. Struggling. It is struggling. It's not pushing out any. I think we're out of ice. We should be. We got a ton of it. Quite a bit's changed since the last time I recorded. I couldn't finish the recording, so I finished a few other things. Like I said, I'm not sure what got caught and what didn't get caught, but basically I've got these hydrogen engines here. I set the base back just a little bit. Just a little bit. I may just add on to this and continue to add to it, but I've got two hydrogen engines there, and they suck up some battery. I mean, they suck up energy like it's nothing. I'm gonna have to set up some type of something to where I can just consistently get ice somehow. I'm not sure how that's going to be, but basically as it sits now, we should have plenty of ice. Yes, it's still burning it. I'm assuming this one right here is not struggling. I don't know. I don't know if these lights mean bad or good, but anyways, when I placed these down and built them, they did not go. I had to actually creatively put them in there, but basically what I did is I built them up. They would not work. You couldn't see these things turning, which they're not now because the ice is not in there, but once I get it working again, it should be. But basically I did everything I could to get it to work and it wouldn't work. So I basically built them up, put them in there, and then I went into creative mode, deleted them out as if I used that material, and then placed them in there and they work. So if you have any issues with that, if you can put them in there creatively, then it'll work. That shouldn't be a workaround, but it is. None of these are putting off anything, but we've got ice burning. Let's see. Should have tons of ice. Yeah, we got tons of ice. So this one's not burning for some reason. I'm not sure why it's not. I saw red over there. Seems like it's struggling. Every time I put these to recharge, these things struggle. So you need power to make power, I guess. I'm not sure. Every time I put those recharge, it just doesn't work. I don't know why. So maybe you guys can tell me in the comments below why that is. I would like one of them to at least charge so that if one of them's down, since this one's already let's see if we can put that back to recharge, see if it works. Yeah, still working. So we're gonna let this recharge because I would like it to get full, and then like I said, if it gets to a point where I just don't have ice or I need emergency power, boom, I turn that bad boy on and we're good to go. I did do a few other things because I was able to find the plutonium. I went ahead and made a ton, way more than I needed, of these right here, the thruster components, and those are used for the ion thrusters. And so I did replace it. And this guy, see that guy's out. I just want that recharging. I do not want, matter of fact, I could probably just shut it all down and pull it off because it's got plenty of power. Let me just do that. 7, 9, oops. Pushed 9 instead of 8. Let's get this guy out of here. I'm just gonna park her. Maybe not right in front. Here's pretty good. Off. And then I'll just hit Y to shut everything off. Let it slowly come to the ground. I'm thinking I may have to just back it up so it gets out of that gravity. Just let it float. We'll do that, keep it off so it's not using any power, but it's also not sucking off the building, which when I don't need it to, because it's got plenty of to get us back home and whatever else we need. So anyways, basically I got a ton of ion thrusters. I had to get so many ion thrusters on this thing. I put a bunch of batteries on here. They all should be recharging. It's like some of them are, some of them are not. But basically, I had to put a ton on here because this thing takes ion thrusters are not the best for thrusts, apparently. Hydrogen is, but I burn too much ice when I do that. I wanted to at least protect it a little bit just in case I run into something. I may go out there and get that in a second, but I don't know. I just don't want to. I don't want to use any more of the hydrogen thrusters, just because even though it's better in my opinion, I burn too much unless I get a big tank or something like a big ship. I just burn too much of it. So let's go in here and see. Yes, they are all set to recharge. So I'm not sure why that's red. And this one's red instead of yellow. Maybe it's because they're 100%. Ah, that would be why. Maybe. I don't know. I never know. So anyways, I've got a bunch of ion thrusters on this thing, so I'm not burning ice everywhere. I can go make ice runs, come back, dump it into the building so that I'm using the engines. We need uranium like something fierce. So, and I've got this guy sitting out here. I know I shouldn't, but it doesn't block the sun apparently, because I've noticed that. Or does it? Looks like it does. I didn't think it did. Because the reason I say that is because the sun would be over there. See, this was... Oh no, let's get full sun. Maybe they changed that. I don't know. So anyways, I got this right here. I'm probably going to have to move that, but it's got everything in it. It's ridiculous how crazy that is. Let's turn our refinery back on since we got the power situation fixed. And this is off. 8, 4. Let's park it back. 8, 4. So it should be back up and running. I mean, unfortunately, I'm sitting here trying to charge these batteries. I was trying to charge those batteries. I was trying to charge those 2 batteries, so I can understand why it was taking so much. So, but anyways, what else I've done too is I've gone to so many different, if you guys can see this, I've been to so many asteroids, it's ridiculous. Marking them, look at this. May not seem like a lot, but it's a lot when you're having to go from, you know, each one is like 4,000 to 5,000 kilometers away, it seems like. And I still have yet to find uranium. I have yet to find it. I don't know what else I'm going to have to do to get it, but that's part of it. I'm not going to put any mods or anything like that. There could be mods I put in there that make it to where that it puts it on like the moon and back on the planet and stuff. And I don't want to do that. I want to play the game as best I can. The only thing I did add on here was the ore detector, where it changes it from 100, changes it by 100. So if you look at this guy, I've got this guy started. This was going to be a fighter jet, just so I can go check out some of these maydays and maybe find some uranium there. But I was going to need a pretty hefty built up machine, because otherwise I was going to get annihilated on those things. So I started this guy. Don't know how I'm going to build them or what I'm going to do with them, but I don't know. I may just go in the workshop, because I'm horrible at this. I may just go to the workshop and just download a blueprint and get a nice little build going and just build it out off that. But I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. All right. So goals today is to continue the search for uranium. That is the search. That is the holding back. That is what's wrong. That's what's causing us issues, is the power. I feel like a lot of our problems will be solved if we find some uranium. Isn't that the story for everybody? So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to get things set up here, make sure everything is still up and running. And I think that's all we need. And I'm just going to go searching for uranium. If I find something crazy or something weird happens, I will bring you guys back.